Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. I'm here for my first Facebook Live ever, and I hope it's working. Not quite sure I'm doing this right. But anyhow, I wanted to tune in with you today and share a quick little message about confidence of all things. And so why am I here? My girlfriends, who are awesome, have been encouraging me for some time to start posting and sharing advice and talking about my journey for a couple years now. I am lucky enough to be the founder of two startups, Faith Fit and Impact bars, which are female-focused, awesome companies in the health and fitness industry. And I left a super stable career, lucrative career, as a corporate attorney to do that. And it takes a lot of confidence to do that, which is why I decided that was an appropriate first topic to talk about. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. The other reason I'm here is because this is totally out of my comfort zone. I've never done a Facebook Live, and as you'll hear in a moment, public speaking is not something I'm great at, or I have always struggled with it. So I thought it would be awesome to start with something that I'm totally uncomfortable with, to bring you this message about confidence. And the reason I wanted to talk to you about it is, you always hear women should be confident. And unfortunately, you hear that message about women all the time. And how does she should be more confident, she should get more confident, she should work on her confidence. And I even fall into that trap, talking about my two daughters who are only 4 and 6, like I need to make sure they're confident young ladies. So everybody kind of knows what confidence is and, generally knows the definition, but, oh, you guys are awesome for tuning in. Thank you. Anyhow, so everybody kind of knows what it is, but nobody tells you how to do it. And there's not really an instruction manual out there. And so, for me, I get asked all the time, how did you leave this career in law and just totally jump off the cliff and risk everything and, become a female entrepreneur? So I've had to kind of dig deep on what it has taken to build my confidence. And so I started doing some research out there, and what I was finding online were suggestions like stand tall or dress to impress or, speak loudly and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, like, first of all, I'm 5'3". So even with 3-inch heels, that puts me at 5'6". So no matter how tall I stand, I'm never gonna like dominate a room. So that one's kind of out the window. I sort of speak loud by nature. My husband, leaves the room when I'm on the phone because I'm really loud. So I don't know what, speaking loud does for me. And then dress to impress, like, what does that even mean? I mean, surely if you go to an event and you're dressed in t-shirt and flip-flops and everyone else is dressed up, I could see how that might bring your confidence down. But it doesn't really like build that core confidence that I've had to work with. So while I think these tips are great, they're really superficial in my mind. So I started thinking about, a few things that have worked for me. And I'm gonna start posting and blogging and commenting more, but I wanted to give you guys one tip that has really helped build my confidence more than anything in the world. And so here it is. You gotta find something that you're totally uncomfortable doing that like mortifies you, that's totally out of your comfort zone, like me, for example, doing a Facebook Live today. And then you have to do it. And Nike got it right when they said just do it. But it's the fact that you can prove to yourself that you could do something that seems so uncharacteristic of anything you would do. And once you do it, I mean, you're gonna build the hell out of your confidence. And I just keep doing that over and over and over again. And every time I attack a challenge that I don't think that I can do, or I don't think I'm good enough at, or I've always struggled with, every time I get through it, it helps my confidence. And I don't even think I realized that. So obviously I gave you the Facebook Live example. Typically I would have spent hours preparing for this. I'm totally type A, and I would have worked on a script, and I would have had it plastered on the board behind me, but believe it or not, there's nothing there. I'm just totally winging it because I ran out of time and it's like 5 o'clock on a Friday and I knew I had to do this today. So there's that. But I'll give you one other example. An opportunity presented itself for me to teach as an adjunct professor at UT Law a few years ago. And there wasn't anything out there scarier for someone who's worried about public speaking than to have to go speak, for an entire semester and lecture in front of students on legal contracts, which is, if you can imagine, is a very difficult thing to make entertaining. So, I mean, if you ever tried to read a contract, imagine having to listen to someone lecture on it for 2 hours. And not only did I, look for that opportunity, like I pursued it. I let everybody know I wanted to do it. I knew I'd be scared. I spent days preparing for the first lecture. I walked in shaking. And, each week it got easier. And then year 2, it got easier. And then year 3, and every time I've taught in front of a class, even though that first day I was totally uncomfortable, I have built a little bit more confidence. And so my challenge to you today, for those of you like me who really are trying to build your confidence or trying to work on being stronger, or who felt like you're always striving to improve your confidence, I want you to do 2 things. The first thing is to think about something that totally mortifies you, that you're not comfortable doing. And it could be super simple, like dancing, or like telling someone you love them, or maybe it's finding a new career. That's something much larger. Not that I'm telling you to quit your job, but something that's really hard. And then you're going to have to do it. And once you do it, I swear to you, I haven't found a better way to build confidence. But the second thing you've got to do is write it down. So take 2 minutes when I'm done. Sometime today, it's Friday. It's a perfect day to do it. Take 2 minutes, write down something that you just don't want to do, or that really, makes you scared or something like that. And then write it down and put it in a place where you have to see it every day. So maybe put it on your nightstand or on your mirror in the morning, or on your desk. And so every day you're looking at that note, and it's reminding you that you haven't done this thing that could help you build your confidence, because you've got to be accountable. But if you will do that, if you will figure out what it is and then write it down and then do it, your confidence will improve. And so anyhow, that's my tip for the day. I'm going to check in more and more frequently. Number one, as a reason to get better at this and build my confidence, but also because I have a lot of people, my awesome girlfriends, my husband, and the rest of my team, who are telling me I really need to start sharing my story, because it's been such an interesting journey from the legal profession to being a female entrepreneur. So I would ask you to help me out, and if you have found any value in this today, I would love it if you would like this, or post, or share, or comment, tag a friend. Anything to help support me would be amazing. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and you have a fabulous day, and you attack it with a lot of confidence. And I'll talk to you soon if I can figure out how to stop this Facebook Live. All right, bye-bye.